out today, and I did not double check that my audio device was correct. So, let me see. Okay, it was looking weird, but I set it to the right thing, so hopefully it's fine. Might have been weird at first, but hopefully it's good now. You couldn't hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Now you can hear. Okay, that's what I thought. See, that's what I was afraid of. Sometimes if like the computer crashes or gets turned off or something, the audio things, like they reset to some default device that doesn't actually exist, so then it's not inputting or outputting. It's weird. Hopefully you guys could hear the music and stuff though. Could you hear the music? Let me see if it had the same problem. No, it's looking right. It's looking right. So hopefully you could hear that. But yeah, I was a little bit suspicious of that, but I couldn't really check it until I went back to this screen. And I forgot to check it before I went live, and that would have been the smart thing to do, but you know what, we didn't do that. So yeah, so what I was saying before you could hear me was I was going to check on that setting because my power went out earlier today with all the weather stuff going on, and so I think when my computer went off and everything, things got messed up with the audio device. But it's fine. We fixed it. We're good. And we're here. And we're basically on time today. So, you know what? That's pretty good. We're doing great. So, we're going to try this again. And we're going to see how it goes. I am cautiously very optimistic, to be honest, because I have so far, I have done the chemical puzzle 4 times without exploding, like 4 times all the way through without exploding, at least 4 times. So I think I've figured it out. I just have to focus and not move too fast and not forget what order to do them in and all that. So I think we'll be okay. And I think the last time I did it, I didn't even look at what order I was supposed to do them in. I just went from memory and I did okay. So here's hoping that we do okay. And also that we don't mess something up before we get to that, like falling off a cliff or the bog or whatever. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you doing tonight? That's the question. I see Casey. I see Amy. I see Joshua. I see lots of lurkers who just don't want to talk. But you know what? That's okay. I'll talk for you. So we're going to go ahead and apparently get the game pulled back up because it crashed on me and I can't explain that. So that is a-okay. We are going to get this rocking and rolling. I had it up and going and everything, and it just decided it didn't want to be here anymore. You know what? That's fine. We all feel like that sometimes, right? Yeah, there it is. So it should be like it's in the right position and everything. Because I already set up all that. I just had to reconnect it. But that is a-okay. So we're going to get going, and we're starting from the beginning. You guys will have to let me know if there's any audio things. I didn't change anything since last time, so hopefully it's okay. But here we go. We're going to try to speed through as much as possible, because we already did all this. Hello, Lauren. Glad to see you. Hope your day's been going well.
Nancy Drew. This is
Yes,
my
we know Nancy. Yep, we're good. Okay, anyway. We are not doing senior. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Oh, you just finished painting something? Ooh. Okay, now I'm curious. Something else you've been hinting at.
So your plane was on time.
I'm just all curious now. Casey, what are you working on? What are you up to?
Yep, and according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle
This is what you
Malloy.
painted a secret.
Now stop
I
worrying
wanna
about
see.
me and get over to the Dunn
I'm a good
Hills.
secret keeper.
What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Yes,
Trying to stay
Dad,
calm.
I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving.
You can't
It's
say,
okay.
"Oh no."
There's
Oh
absolutely
no.
no traffic. And
Can I sign an
think
NDA?
I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunhills for me.
Oh, you're
and
posting
have
tomorrow.
fun.
Okay, okay. I can
Without
wait till
you?
tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh no! Oh no! I launched my Nokia phone into the air. This is what happens when you're talking on the phone while
What
driving.
was that?
Anyway, let's get going. We're gonna try to be speed. We are going to be. Hello. Greetings. Can I go do stuff? Do I have to watch you? Okay. We're gonna try to just really blast through this. That was already a horrible decision, but it's fine. Okay, okay, we've got the same problem on both sides here. I don't like that. Not here for that. Like, I really shouldn't be doing this at all without cheating, but you know what? You know what? Oh, that's right, though. Oh, not that.
Because I was cheating. I thought we were all cheating. That's why I thought it would be fun to catch you in the act.
Okay, you know what? Oh, why do I have to sneeze? I swear all this weather, like the rain and everything, is just stirring everything up. My allergies are terrible. I'm so glad my microphone has the little mute button on it. Wait. Everything about this is wrong, but you know what? Hey, I got that. So those are in the right order now. And now that's kind of in the right order. Oh. We're getting somewhere. Okay, now that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Look at this. Look at this. We are just blasting through. Okay. What goes over here? Okay, now what are we doing? This is a mystery, right? Is that what's happening? I need to get caught up on chat here. Wait, what's a redeemable? Wait, I missed it. Which redeemable was it you didn't know was a redeemable? Totally okay to cheat. Oh, I plan to cheat. I plan to cheat. I will absolutely be cheating on this if I don't get it soon, but I just have a very unhinged desire to flail about through slider puzzles. Really can't explain it. Okay, so that needs to go kind of like that. And then, yeah, that's like that. Yep, So I need to do like some of this action. But this needs to be over here. Okay. See, the problem is, I think we're gonna have to mess this up a bit in order to fix this.
It looks like a piece is missing.
Just saying. No thoughts, only vibes. Oh, the cheating one. Yeah, that is a redeemable. Appreciate the encouragement. Let's go ahead and save the game. In case it crashes. So yours are in case it crashes, which means if it, let's see. I don't trust that. You know what? Like, I don't like that image is wrong. So let's just do another save. just in case. See, I don't trust this because it's not showing me. See, like it's all weird. Okay, it's showing here. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, let's go up to the place. So how's everyone's Friday been? Hope it's been going well. I am very excited to have a weekend here. I'm planning to help a friend with moving tomorrow. You guys have any exciting weekend plans? Okay, wait, before this happens, if you guys have not watched Carter from Carter Plays impressions video that he just posted the other day, you need to watch it. This is your sign to go watch it, because he does an impression of Denal here, and it is absolutely incredible. Anyway.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least
You're
talk
so
to
disappointed.
Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait.
What time
I came
is
all
it
the
that
way
she's
from the
sleeping?
States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
It can't be
Please,
that late.
Can I come in just for a
Because Nancy
minute?
never goes to sleep in this
Hello?
game.
Are you there? Hello?
You haven't heard him do Denal yet. It's incredible. You need to. I do have Ransom of 7 Ship Files. I actually do have that game. So, incredible. First time. First try.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
Denal, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Oh my
Matt
gosh, his lorry
disappeared?
was just
How
incredible.
can somebody you came all the way out
But-
here with
oh
to
my
marry
gosh!
just disappear?
It was so
He
good.
hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
He disappeared as a
It's not that many days
He
away,
adores
Kyler.
getting
It's
people
literally
kissing.
like
I do think he's pushing
2
the
days
envelope
away.
this time, but he'll show up.
No.
Mind you, it may not be till I've started
It's
down
3
the
days
aisle,
away?
but he'll show.
No, it's 4
saying he
okay,
just
it's
wanted
maybe
to
it's
make
4
this
days
a wedding
away.
no one shall ever forget.
I think it's 4 days away. Because the wedding's June 1st. And it's like 4 days away. So this is the 28th. Is that how math works?
So you're here by yourself now?
Actually, Matt's best friend.
I also wish I was better at
He
impressions.
set up a
I
cot
like
in
the
great hall
concept.
downstairs.
The execution, I don't think is there.
When did he arrive?
We all came out together. And then, of course, the caretaker comes in every day. That's the man you met at the door, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way
Yeah,
you're
that's what I was
supposed to
thinking.
spell
Nancy
it,
says it's
which
4
is to
days
say
at the end
that's
of the
way
game.
the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for
Kyler,
the
we have
British.
things to do.
Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly
Kyler.
related to the man who used to own this
Kyler.
place. When it comes to my British fiancé, Donald detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to
Yes,
be
you
married in
absolutely
Castle Malloy,
should.
it
It's
simply
really good.
must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Do you have any idea where Matt disappeared to?
No, but I know he didn't go far. The fact is, sometimes I hear him. You know, his
Also, I
voice.
want everyone's
It's very
vote in the
faint
chat.
and muffled,
Should
but
I
it sounds
do
like he's
a
calling
Ransom
me,
of the 7
saying
Ships, no
things I
second
can't
chances
quite
at some
make out.
point?
Teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant
I
for
think that
solving
one would be
mysteries.
brutal.
So if you want to give
Like,
this
that
a
one
go,
would
by
be
all
worse than
means
this
do.
one.
You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall.
Like,
That's where
the
Matt
chemical
sets up his
puzzle is
cot and spending
hard,
most of his
but as
time.
long as you
Find
focus
him,
and know what
Nancy.
you're doing,
Having
you
my
can
maid
do
of
it.
honor ruin this silly
The
vanishing
hourglass
trick of his
puzzle
would teach him a
in
lesson
Ransom of
he
7 Ships?
sorely needs.
That one's rough to do without a second chance. It'll probably be a little while because I'll have to practice for sure with the hourglass one. Yeah, exactly, Becca. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, we really don't care. We need to
I'll
go
let
do
you get
stuff.
back to your reading.
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Now you're making me think about game order. Let me see. No, stop messaging me. Let's go ahead and get the lantern and stuff.
This is useless. It's not lit.
Okay. Yeah, so Legend of Crystal Skull comes before this. So, trying to remember where... Okay, so, hot take. And I won't say too much because I'm going to do a video about it at some point. But I am planning to do a video about... Nancy, chill out. I'm doing it right. Planning to do a video about this, but basically I have this theory that the order of the game's release is not the order that the events happen in. And so because of that, I don't think that the Crystal Skull happens at that point in time. Like, I don't think it happens right before, or like between Phantom of Venice and White Wolf Bicycle Creek. Oh, see, I did this wrong already. Excellent. Okay, I need to put it there. That's right. So then I have to put this there. And I need to put this there. And this one here, and then this one here, and then this one here, and then this one here, this one here, and just like that. Okay. Nope, they're already wrong. So I do have a theory about when I think it actually happens. So... you guys want to know my hot take of when I think Legend of the Crystal Skull falls in the chronology? Because it's probably not going to be what you expect.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, so Phantom of Venice takes place in February, I think like early February. And yeah, it's in early February. Which makes sense because White Wolf Bicycle Creek takes place in January, early January. And then Phantom of Venice takes place in early February. So putting a game that takes place in the end of May in between those two does not make sense. And then Haunted Castle Malloy takes place at the end of May. And so, like, there's an issue there. And even if Nancy was, like, just flew straight from Ireland to New Orleans, which is not likely, she couldn't because it's clear from the end credits that it seems like she stayed until the wedding. It seems like. It implies kind of that she was there. So that would mean she was there past the date for Crystal Skull. So, you love hot takes. It sounds like an intriguing one. So, my theory is that Legend of the Crystal Skull takes place between Trail of the Twister and Shadow at the Water's Edge. Just gonna put that out there. That's my theory, because the dates work. Because Shadow at the Water's Edge is probably like June or July, and Trail of the Twister is like mid to late May, so it could be right after that. Oh dear heavens, I already just know. Oh, I don't have the right ones yet. That's right. I can't do that one yet anyway. That's fine. We'll come back to that. Oh, no, we are absolutely not doing this. Mouse, please move. Trailer Twister set during the Hardy Boys DS game? Yes, that is correct. So that's my theory on that one. And it would potentially make a lot of sense too for why she's so assertive with how she talks to the Shimizu family, because if that's the order things happen in, she also, oh my gosh, okay, this one just came to me. This theory would also explain why Nancy sounds older in the narration of the games, because it's like she's recounting what happened like years later and sharing them with us and letting us experience the mysteries she's already solved years ago through her eyes. So that would make sense too. Anyway, so we have the purple butts that need to be upside down. So I know those are there, and there's the right side up one there. But as for the specifics here, we've got to figure that out. So that kind of works. I don't think that's gonna work. No, that one's not. Okay, see, this is weird because where's a purple head or a green head with a... No, that's a purple head. Okay, green. No, that's pointing in the wrong direction. Oh dear. Okay, so see, like that would work. So these could go like this. Oh dear heavens, why am I clicking like that? And we need a right side up one. Probably not that. Oh, yeah, this works. Let me see. Haha! Got it. I knew I could get it. Okay, I didn't know that I could get it, but... Okay, so we got our discount Pa Penny. And that's nice. Okay, so we can go ahead and do this one. This one's gonna be over there somewhere. And then it's like something like this, I don't know. Oh, no, he's right over him. Guess we didn't really have to do that, but why not? Yeah, so my conspiracy theory gets even weirder the further into the games you go. So like the last games, so like Tomb of the Lost Queen through Sea of Darkness, it gets extra spicy. My theory does. It's extra interesting because there's a lot of reorganizing. So I don't know if I want to say everything, but short version, there's, yeah, be quiet, please. To the Banshee. With my theory, I have it so that there are actually 3 cases that take place between Sea of Darkness and Midnight in Salem. Okay, let's go investigate this and not jump off of it. Hello, Elle. Oh, and hello, Elizabeth. You snuck in too. Hope you guys are doing well. Stopping in quick, you'll be back. Sounds good. Let's just look at the stuff here. Also, I love that Kyler apparently just wears turtlenecks.
Hi, you
but
must
in
be
different
Nancy
colors.
Drew. I'm Kit Foley. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean
Yep.
comes to her senses?
Yep, 3
Matt
cases
isn't
in
playing a
between.
practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies like Denal claims. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
If you can actually guess which 3, I will give you lots of brownie points. Turtlenecks for Kyler's horse shirt. I love that.
Have you told Kyler?
No, I haven't got the heart. Or the guts. Take your pick. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Without saying anything to her?
I'm sure he'll contact her in another day or two. In the meantime, she's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
Well, in fairness, sometimes Nancy has, like, a matter of a few days or a couple of weeks in between cases, and even so with my timeline, there's still 3 months? There's still like 3 months in between. Which 3 cases? So the 3 cases are from Tomb of the Lost Queen through Sea of Darkness. So I would like to see you guys try to guess which 3 it is.
Good talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
I shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
Nancy, I shouldn't go messing with this. Picks up something and just steals it as she says that. Like, Nancy, what are you doing? So, no, I'm not factoring dossiers into this. So, Daniela, you actually have 2 out of 3 correct.
Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
It's so big, it's pretty hard to miss.
It came with the castle. My great-uncle, Grandpapa's
Nope.
brother, was some
Casey,
sort of
you have
mad inventor.
1 correct.
Had all
And
sorts of
before you
gizmos and
had 1
gadgets and
correct.
machinery lying
Once you
around.
changed your answer.
Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt, why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here? Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Amy, you have
Thank
2
you,
out of
Nancy.
3.
You're the best.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it, Casey. Not in that order, but Spy, Lie, and Tomb of the Lost Queen. Because my theory is that Tomb of the Lost Queen takes place in March on like spring break, and Spy and Lie both take place in July. Spy is definitely early July, and Labyrinth Lies is early to mid-July. And so my theory is that Labyrinth of Lies is actually the last game, chronologically, of the last things that happened before Midnight in Salem. That's my theory. So, anyway.
Alan Payne. That's kind of weird.
I love how Nancy staring at that just manages to highlight it. Like, how did you make the ink darker? By looking at it. That's the real question. So that's the other thing I'll have to be really careful with, is doing the jetpack instructions to make sure I do the colors and everything right. Okay, so that is all of them. And then we need to go ask her about Alan, so we can go talk to him, and we will go to the
Did you
pub.
finish the programs?
Yep. But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan
Oh yeah, I
Payne.
am
If Kit is
going to
Matt's
make a
best
video about all
friend,
this,
why
because
isn't
there's more
Kit
than
the
what I
best
even
man?
said, but
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He
yeah,
got here
it's
early
interesting.
too.
And I have
But when Matt
a whole
vanished, Alan was
timeline
certain
that I've
Matt
done.
was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of
And,
it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear
yeah,
only when
exactly,
Matt does,
Casey.
and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call.
Or it's like Star Wars, how, you know, there was the originals and then they went back in time and did the originals, or they did the prequels, and so they had the prequels, the original. So you can like choose to watch it in chronological
Not
order
one that
or by
works.
order of release.
You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
Yeah, for sure, Daniela.
I'll let you get
we're
back
just
to your
not going to worry
reading.
about any of that
Good
for now.
luck.
I think that is a great idea, Amy. So, anyone in the chat who's a writer, have you ever used Campfire? It's like a writing software. So, you can use it for free and get like the base level stuff, but
I would like a fortune.
there's like a paid version that gives you like more, so you can do more with it. But it lets you basically document a bunch of stuff with your writing. Yeah, it's called Campfire. I'm pretty sure it's the right name of it. Double check if I'm saying it right. If I could spell it right. Yeah, it's called Campfire. So like it has where you can put, for instance, you can put your manuscript in there, and you can actually do links. So you can have it so like characters' names, when they're there, you can hover over them and click on them, and it leads to a character page where you have like concept art of them, all the information about them. You can like write a language and put it in there. You can do timelines. There's all sorts of stuff. It's very cool. So I like doing it because I do, well, my novel that I'm working on is fantasy. And so with all the world building and everything, it's really helpful for that, especially. So yeah, highly recommend it. It's really good.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
Oh yes, exactly, Casey. So that's one thing that I plan to do, just personally, to kind of test it out and verify things. Like once I've kind of got it set, which I pretty much do now, I want to go back and sit down and play them in that order and make sure that there aren't obvious like conflicts really. So, because stuff like, I would say stuff like stickers or postcards and stuff from a different place could be viewed as like an Easter egg Nancy's putting in the mystery experience for us. And so that doesn't have to be chronological, but something like Trail of the Twister and Shadow at the Water's Edge. You couldn't change the order of those mysteries because Shadow at the Water's Edge, you go to Japan on a trip that PG Krollmeister paid for because of what you did in Trail of the Twister. So you can't change the order of those because the entire premise of Shadow at the Water's Edge is contingent on what happened in the previous game. So like those you can't change the order. So that would be something that would obviously make it not work. So I want to go back through and play them and verify there's not other things like that. Imagine if you've been secretly streaming like that this whole time. I have not, but you know what? That would have been an amazing idea.
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
Romantasy. Fantasy romantasy is my genre at the moment too. Fantasy is your go-to genre. Yeah, so I'm working on a novel. Technically, I think it's going to be a trilogy. But I have been working on it for I don't even want to think about how long. I have been working on it since like 2011. If that doesn't make anyone feel old. So, because I started it then, and I was much younger, and so I did some like huge rewrites, just changing some things. Like I got rid of one character and like one main character, and I completely reworked like the point of view and changed some things with how it was written and just different things like that. Modified some world building things and all that kind of stuff. So it's had some serious reworks in that time, but
So, you're not so keen on staying
yeah,
at the castle after all.
I'm pretty
then?
excited about it. Yeah, true, Becca. Yeah, like those would have to come in the same kind of order. So it's like you can move Phantom Events around, but it would still have to be after Secret of Scarlet Hand. You finished a blanket last night you've been working on since 2018? Wait, was it like a crocheted blanket or
Kyler wants me
like
to find
quilted?
Matt
What
for
kind
her.
of blanket are we
Come
talking
to me for a
about?
bit of aid and advice, did you? Well, I've got none to give.
Did I
Not till
just
got
have a
day's
conniption or
troubles
did the
behind
bug
me
fly in front
and
of
a
me?
crow's nest in front of me.
Nope, it's here. Stink bug. Go away. I don't want you. Go away. Stop messing with my stream. Get out of my keyboard. I know it's got fun party lights, but you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go. No. No, sir. No, sir. In case anyone doesn't believe me. Oh. Well, okay. No. Scoot. Scoot. You can go that way, but you have to leave my desk. Good boy. Don't you even think about flying in my face again. It's okay, so it's a knit blanket.
Huh?
The mix maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth.
You've been wanting to
trying
write a
mix
mystery and
serve
publish
at
it
the
for
same
17
time.
years.
I heard it soon as
I mean,
walked
I
in,
feel
yet
that.
here I
My
sit,
mom actually
dying of
fusses at me
thirst.
that I need to be
I'll
writing.
do no talking till I get to
Hopefully,
my
after my
business,
student
and there's the
graduates in
sorry
May,
truth of the
I can
matter.
actually get a lot of
But
writing
now,
work
we're
done.
some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while. That would surely speed the plow.
Sounds good to me.
The
I'll
stink
see
bug
to
is
it
now
you get
climbing
your
my internet
crow's
cable.
Whatever. ASAP.
You're working on a
Gonna play
young
mix
adult
maid for a
spy
while, are ya?
trilogy?
Well, here's what you're to do. I'll take the
You finished
orders
writing
and put
2
the
books,
tickets
haven't
up
gone back
here.
to them because you got
Each
frustrated
ticket
on your
will have
edits.
no more than 2 drinks on
Okay,
it. At the
I
same time,
want you to finish
I
that
draw
because
little
I am
pictures instead
intrigued
of writing out
already.
their names. The mixing book will tell you which little picture
Oh no, it's
stands
supposed to
for
be a
what
baby
drink.
blanket, but the baby's
It'll also
5.
tell you what's
Oh
in
no,
each drink and
Aggie.
how to make each drink. Now,
It still
to pour
works.
something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap.
Anyone else
Then
wish that we could
press
skip
whatever
this
button the
on
mixing book
replays?
tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If the drink needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column
That
in the
stink
book.
bug's just sitting
You're to
there,
put the solid
staring at me,
ingredients into the blender
judging
first.
me.
Then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then press the red button. And when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in
Okay.
the book. Put the serving
Blue
glass
Crew,
on the
we're
green
at
mat and
the Screaming
pour
Banshee Inn.
everything
What
from
are we
the blender
drinking?
into the serving
What's your
glass.
go-to?
If the drink doesn't need blending,
Honestly, like all the games could use the skip tutorial thing, because I think even ones where you can skip audio, you can't necessarily skip the tutorials.
Then add anything else the book tells you to add. Put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to.
Oh
and
yeah,
start
that's
fixing
fair. The
the
type
next
of yarn
drink.
definitely makes a
Soon
big
as you've
difference.
made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll
Oh
serve 'em
no,
up.
tiny.
Just
Yeah.
remember, if the
Yeah, I
orders
think
start
I
coming
started.
thick and fast
I tried to make a
and the
baby
tickets start
blanket
piling
too,
up, you're to make the
and
drinks on the
I did not
ticket
get very far
closest
because
to
it was
the
really
bell
tiny
first.
yarn,
Now,
and
you'll
I
be
just
making no mistakes, I'm
gave up.
sure.
It's like I don't
But
have the
if you
patience for
do,
that.
Just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
Little Big Spy. Oh, I love that, Danny. That's amazing. Okay, okay. Crow's Nest. Get the big old mug. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So I like the leprechaun's lunch a lot. I like the idea of it. So that would definitely be one that I would be willing to give a try. There's another one. Trying to remember which one it is.
You do fine work, miss.
Not this one. This one sounds upsetting. I'm also allergic to pineapples, so probably wouldn't be the best idea. I like the idea of all the the root beers and stuff, though. Those sound pretty great.
You do fine work, miss.
This one sounds fun, but it's a little bit chaotic. Okay, I like the idea of this one. It sounds very pleasant. I know it's got the pineapple again, but I could substitute that. I could take some allergy
You do
meds.
fine work, miss. All done and dusted,
Probably
are
every
ya?
beer.
Thank you, miss. Take what's in the tip jar. And the next time you
Oh,
help
the ice
out,
cream and
you
strawberry
can keep
sounds
the
good.
tips then as
Yes,
well.
for sure. That's the...
You make a mean
I know which one you're
crow's
talking
nest,
about.
girl. Well done. Now, I'm to tell you what happened to the Sassenach.
I like the
right?
idea of the crow's nest. I'm not sure if I'd actually like it, though.
To the what?
The Sassenach. The Englishman. The one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The she took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
What if
By
there's
the
a third
good
difficulty
people,
for
you
people who
mean
played the game
fairies?
before?
You'll not
I
be
love
hearing
that.
me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them,
drink
the
most of them.
good people
That's fair.
it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Okay, Maggie, I seem to remember you sassing me. I think it was you who sassed me about eating my Culver's ice cream the next day. What are you doing?
Just what are these good people going to do?
But also,
with
I
it?
would eat it.
Whatever
It's in the
they
freezer.
please.
It's fine.
He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back.
Also,
That's
what
as
kind of
much
ice
the
cream is
truth
it?
as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
Explosion?
I like the
Aye,
root beer
the one that half
shake, but
destroyed
I
the
can't have a
place.
ton of it.
The man who lived
And
there
I have to be in the mood for it,
1934,
but I really
Brendan
like the
Malloy
strawberry
was his
shake.
name. He was a scientist, charged with making rocket fuel, people say.
You wanted kids to know that it
Only
was free.
one summer
You know
night,
what, that's so
something
fair.
went terrible wrong. There was a flash, like 1,000 lightning bolts. Then a huge boom sent everything south of the library flying towards the sky. Brendan, his wife,
I feel the need to save this again.
Caitlin, used to own this place, she did.
Chocolate
Aye,
volcano.
and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world
mean, I like
forever
chocolate.
when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy, which was
Oh,
the good
yeah,
people.
I get
They'd
that.
taken a shine to Fiona, is why. And they knew that little girls, no matter
Hello,
how
Hannah.
much
Glad to
they're
see
adored
you.
by we
Hope your
folk
day's
or
been going
mortals,
well.
sooner or later, all little girls grow up
We're
and grow
just
old.
plowing
The good
through,
people
trying to
couldn't
get there.
bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Got
it. What are you making
plans
for dinner
you,
tonight?
They do.
The fairies? The good
I don't know what
people?
I'm gonna make because I cooked
makes
something
you say
earlier
that?
while the power
I
was
meant
on,
to pocket
in
your
case it
car
was not
keys
on
for
tonight.
safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find them.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
Aye, that's exactly my
Why
meaning.
did you leave them in the
Taken
car,
they
though?
were. The good
Nancy
people
just
want
really
you
has
to
zero cares
stay.
about rental cars. Nancy really rented a car and drove while on the phone, crashed off the side of the road, and then just left it there with the keys in it. Like, Nancy, what are you doing?
I should get back to the castle.
Let's
Be
just go.
careful out
Spaghetti
there,
and meatballs.
lass.
Ooh. I love spaghetti and meatballs. It's so, like, comforting. It's a nice, very, like, nostalgic sort of meal. Nancy makes poor life choices sometimes. She really does, though. The car had no clues, so it was clearly of no use to her. Oh my word. This was the same one I had last time, so I'm hoping I can do this one quickly. That's why I remember that one so well. But like last time when I needed to do that one to get the whistle, it was that same puzzle. You had a pasta freezer meal yesterday? I need to do more of like freezer meals and stuff, like making ones with meal prep. Went to a local Mexican restaurant and it was really good. I have not eaten a ton of Mexican food just in case my body revolted, but I really like Mexican food a lot. Or I should say like American Mexican food. Okay, we don't want to go for that. Nailed it. Okay, so let's go talk on the phone. We need to call Alan. Isn't it convenient that
Hello?
Nancy already had a
Yes,
phone
hi.
card
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm
when
calling from
she
Castle
took her
Malloy.
phone with her?
I'm Kyler Mallory's
So, like, in
maid
theory,
of
she didn't
honor.
need it?
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here.
Oh,
What's
Maggie,
on
I've
your
had a
mind?
bunch of those before and really liked them. Like, some different brands. I think I've done some of the, like, Weight Watchers ones. I used to eat those a lot. They're pretty good.
Do you have any idea where Matt may be hiding?
None.
I'm
And if
trying
what you're really
to.
asking is, am I in on his little joke?
Just in
The answer to
case
that is absolutely, unequivocally,
something happens, which
no.
hopefully it will not.
I detest practical jokes.
Did you help look for Matt after he disappeared?
I did not. As soon as Kyla said it would be just like Matt to disappear as a prank, I refused to join in any search for him. And when he didn't show up the next morning, I left.
You know what? This is fair,
I did
Casey.
not travel all the way to Ireland to be made a fool of.
The airline loses a lot of
Besides,
stuff for
I'd
Nancy.
had quite enough of the three of them and rather liked having an excuse to
You know,
leave.
I
You
would
didn't
really
get
like
along
to
with them?
compare
I was fine.
the amount of times that her
They're the ones
luggage
who
and
couldn't
everything
seem to
has
get
been
along.
lost
For
with the
instance,
average
even
for
before
how
Matt disappeared,
likely
he
people
and
are to
Kit
have
had
their
a
stuff be
terrible
lost.
row.
Because I feel like her
couldn't make
average
out
is
exactly
higher.
what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact,
I don't
the next
know
time I
who
saw
the
Kit,
voice
he
actor
was
is, but
sporting
that is a very good
black
question.
eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyla had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was
Ooh,
more
I
than
love
happy to bid the
sausage
lot of
balls,
them
they're so good.
farewell. Though I imagine I'll be
I
returning
really
to
want
the
to
castle before
make,
too
like,
long.
figure out like a good
Matt
breakfast
is bound
casserole
to find his
recipe and
prank
make
as
it.
tedious as everyone else does
I need to
eventually.
make a lot of things with eggs right now
I
because
must be
my
off.
chickens are laying
Nancy, it
now,
was a pleasure
and I have
venting
so
with you.
many eggs in my house.
Hopefully
It's not
before
even
too
funny.
long we shall meet in person.
So
Cheers.
I really want to make a quiche because I really like quiche and I haven't had it in a while and I've never made one before. Do we? No, we don't need to talk to them. That's unnecessary. Okay. So let's go. Oh, you're not familiar with sausage balls? Okay, so basically my understanding of sausage balls is that it's basically like biscuit mix and cheese and sausage and then like eggs or something to kind of help bind things as like your wet ingredient. And so it's kind of like meatballs, but breakfast themed. But so it's like a meatball, but it's more bready, and usually they're a bit smaller, and you just eat them plain usually, but they're really good.
How's it going?
Alan Payne told me he overheard you and Matt
Dipped in
arguing
syrup?
the day
Ooh, that
before
sounds
Matt
good.
disappeared, and pretty much right before you walked into that door.
Oh, that's
What
the
were
only
you doing
character his
talking
voice
to
actor
Alan
did?
Payne?
Interesting.
I thought he might know something that could help us find Matt.
I told you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me, okay? Matt asked him to be his best man because he
Order to get
works
one
with
of
the
the
guy
wooden
and thought it was the
pieces?
politically smart thing to do.
And your point is...
That I don't know, but we're gonna
He
find
misunderstood
out.
what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around. You
I
ended up
love
with a
breakfast
black
food,
eye.
so
I told you
Have
that
you not
was
heard
an
of this?
accident. I'm clumsy.
yeah,
What
yeah,
were
it
you
might
two
be a southern
talking
thing.
about?
That would make
I forget.
sense.
That's how inconsequential
Most
it
things
was.
that involve
Hey, I just
Bisquick
remembered. Kyler wants me to
and
do the
animal
seating chart
fats
for
and
the
stuff
wedding dinner.
are southern.
Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's
So,
not going to be a wedding.
Yeah, I think they take a little bit of
Anyway, I
time
need
to
get
make, but they're
work
not
on it,
hard to
so
make.
You're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
So my family would have well, they still have a reunion every year. They've been doing it for like 60 years or something. Like my mom's extended family. And it was the tradition of like every year for the breakfast buffet, because everything was kind of like a potluck sort of deal. And so for the breakfast food, they would always have sausage balls. And so that's what they make me think of.
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent.
Let's do
Just
this
fill it out
puzzle.
and bring it back to me when you think you've got everyone sitting in the right place.
Cinnamon rolls and eggs for dinner yesterday. See, I like breakfast food so much that
'Cause
I don't
unless
always
and
have
until it
breakfast
gets
food
done, afraid
just
I'm
at
gonna be pretty much
breakfast.
incommunicado.
I like having fancy breakfast, but do I always want to like get up and put that much effort into breakfast? Oh, I don't know about that. She wants to the right. Okay. So we're there. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, that's right, it's right. Like this. Okay. Richard, Heather, Jane all want to sit there. Rose and Linda both want to sit next to John. Ew. Oh no. Wait. Wait. If I do this though, how can they both sit next to Richard? Oh, well, it's not that they both want to be, it's just they want to be seated together. I'm gonna guess it's this. I think it's probably this.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great. Wow, you did it. I'm impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk.
Yeah, that's fair,
Oh, hey,
Lauren.
actually, you
I
might wanna
talked to
take a
them
look at
last
this
time, so
first.
I really
I
don't
found
remember
it
if
on
I
the
have to
floor in
talk to them or
Matt's
not.
room when
I
was
don't
looking
think I
for it.
have to.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. But maybe it will to you. Take it.
Yeah, I usually try to eat something in the morning.
If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
Especially if I'm going to work and then we'll be away from home and food sources. I try to have something with me. I usually also always have snacks with me at work because my student has diabetes, so I always have snacks with me just in case of blood sugar stuff. It comes in very handy. Okay. Oh, so we need to go look in the garden. I don't think I asked before where this game ranks for everyone. Okay. I love how this bird's nest is apparently just like attached to this fence because it moves with it. Say it's in the middle for me. Don't hate it, but it's not a favorite either. I think it's pretty low because of chemical puzzle. Only play it once a year. Not a go-to. Interesting. So I think for me, even though it has the chemical puzzle and everything, I do still quite like it. So it's not one of my favorites, but I think it's like the upper end for me. So like below favorites, but above average. It's particularly a lot of like nostalgia and stuff, which is hard to separate. So that's definitely a part of it. So there's some games like this one, and then like Legend of Crystal Skull. I think in hindsight, it's definitely got some problems. It's very puzzle heavy, and so there's just some things that definitely could have been better, but there's a lot of nostalgia for that game. So it still ranks probably higher than it would if I just played it for the first time. Okay, we can go ahead and go to the bog. I would like to go ahead and go to the bog just in case, because that's one of the, apart from falling off the cliff accidentally, I think that would be the thing that I would be nervous about accidentally dying. So I want to make sure we go ahead and do that early just in case we have to start over. Hopefully we do not, but...
You're right. There has to be a logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down.
I'm expecting to like it way more than you
relax,
did. It's fair.
and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
I
You're DMing me egg recipes? I am not going to complain because I got a lot of eggs and I need to do a lot with it. You like the setting, music, not really the plot, and a lot of puzzles. It's fair. It's fair. I like it because, like, even though, for me at least, like, there's things like the chemical puzzle and stuff that's challenging, but if you figure out kind of like the trick to it, it's not too bad. It's just kind of tedious. And the second chance does just start back at like the last thing you completed. So it's not too bad. But I do feel like overall the puzzles are pretty doable, even if there's a lot of them and they're relatively hard. So they're kind of like, it's one of those for me where there's a lot of puzzles and some of them are a little bit challenging, but they're doable. So it's like a nice challenge. I almost just tried to walk right into that bog. That would have been not great. Okay. Time to focus. I know it's just you, Hannah, but I'm going to mute my phone just so it's not buzzing constantly in the background. Okay, so 2 means on trail. So we're looking for the one on top or one to the side. One down. Okay. Okay. I got this. Okay, forward 1. Right 1. Forward 2. 1, 2. Right 2. 1, 2. Forward 2. 1, 2. Left 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2. 1, 2. Left 2. 1, 2. Back 3. 1, 2, 3. Left 2. 1, 2. Forward 1. Left 1. Forward 2. 1, 2. Right 1. Forward 2. 1, 2. Right 2. So 1, 2. Forward 2. 1, 2. Right 1. Forward 1. Okay, we did it. We did it. Cross the bog. Okay, so that's one of the big possibilities past us, so that's good.
What in the heck
Why am I
of
holding
Harry
my
Potter
breath?
is going on around here? What is this?
Amazing, Amy.
Okay. Welcome to Hogwarts.
Looks like I need a key.
Hufflepuff.
Okay, can I go ahead and... No, it's not that one. Okay, no, I guess I don't have it yet.
Ew.
Ew! Okay, but wait, Bugbane. Okay, Tansy, Pennyroyal, Wormwood, Thyme, Catnip. Tansy, Pennyroyal, Wormwood, Thyme, Catnip. I think that's all of it. Hello again, Elizabeth. Glad to see you. Hope things are going well for you this evening. Did you get the kiddos to sleep? Nancy. Forgot to go over here and get the jetpack. We can't spin in here. I wish we could look around more in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go over to light crosses. Da-da-do. Ba-da-da-do. Ba-da-da-do. Bow-bow. I think this is one of those puzzles where Nancy has to see before you can do it, or it could potentially break the game. Okay. Thank goodness you don't have to cross the bar to get back. Right. Thank goodness you just get back with magic. Okay. Triskelion, the squiggle, and the triangle thing. I wish I could recreate that, but I'm telling you, I had a bug. Maybe if I still have the disc from where I, like, when I played the game as a kid. Okay, so we have to get the book for this. But we've looked at that. So I still have my game from when I was a kid, because I played it from the disc when I was younger. But I had this bug, and I think I talked about it when I played the game for just like my normal official playthrough. Whoa. Oh, we can't fall off that end. Never mind. So there was this bug where I I tried to just get through that wall early before I did I did virtually anything. So I just went and just clicked on random things and happened to click the right combination to get through the wall. But because Nancy didn't know the answer yet, there was like this bug where it didn't actually trigger the cutscene to open the wall. So it just teleported me to the other side, but it didn't open the wall. And so I just got stuck on the wrong side of the wall and assumed, because it was my first playthrough when that happened, by the way. So I thought that was normal. I thought that was what was supposed to happen. So I went around forever just trying to look around and find the stupid... Oh, I need to go back over here. And find this stupid thing, like a way to get back through. And I was so stressed. Like, why isn't it working? Why am I dumb? Why can't I figure this out? My dad's just like, I don't think this is supposed to happen. Where am I? I'm lost already. I'm trying to find the barn. I think it's farther up here. I'm just nervous at going off the edge. Okay, that's that. So it should just be like right in here. Oh my gosh. Why can't I find a barn? I'm so scared that I'm like really close to the edge. Okay, I'm not. I'm close to the barn. Okay. Ah! It was so nerve-wracking. Oh, George the jungle. Have I tried to do it again? Yeah, I tried to trigger it again on this copy of the game, and it didn't do it. So what I want to do is get back on the game files from the game I had as a kid, see if I can trigger it on there, because if it's somehow like a bug on that copy, then I would be able to do that. So... Okay, you got that stuck in my head. I need to not sing that. I don't want to get demonetized.
You have a lead?
Oh,
Mostly I
okay.
have a question.
Well, I guess we'll
You
have this
know anything
conversation.
about this sketch? I found it outside.
It looks like a drawing for some kind of housing development.
Oh
the
yeah,
land
like
the
being a
culture
Shadow
sits
Ranch in
on.
Apparently Kit
the
did
house.
them. Did you ask him to?
Yeah, that was wild.
No, and I seriously doubt Matt did either. Kit must have done those on his own. The
Oh yeah, I'm
question
sure it is. I just can't go wild with it.
Anyway, I thought
Anyhow,
of something else you can do for
will you
me.
pick me
Since
flowers?
there's a possibility, however remote, that there are forces at work around here that none of us completely understands, I think it only prudent to do what I can to counteract them.
I love how she's
That
just like,
end,
why would this happen?
I would
Anyway,
like to
will you
include
pick me
these herbs and
flowers?
flowers in my wedding bouquets. According to Irish lore, each of them is believed to be associated with things I could use a little more of right now. If you could pick them for me and put them in that vase over there, that would be wonderful. Here's a basket. This, of course, means that in spite of whatever it was I saw in the nursery, I still believe there will indeed be a wedding, because no matter who
Let's
or
ask
what
about the luggage
took
just
Matt,
in case
you're
we
going
have to
find
ask
him,
that to
Nancy.
Snoop
I have to believe that.
when
Please
she
don't
and
let
Kit
me
start
down.
yelling at each other.
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's his luggage?
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
Can't remember
But
if you've
it
ever had a
was
thing that
there,
wasn't normal
just
playing the
last
games.
night. I remember seeing
Remember
it when
doing
I
things out
peeked
of
in
order
to see
though.
if he'd
Oh, I've
finally
had some
decided
weird
to
things
reopen.
happen.
At least, I think I saw it last night.
Oh, there was also
If it's
the
not
thing
there
with
now,
Shorty
perhaps Donal moved it,
where
took it to
you
storage or
can
something.
like open your phone or
Because
whatever
I
while you're
know I
snooping
saw
and then he
what
doesn't
Matt
catch
went
you.
missing. So it's
It's
around
so
here
weird.
somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Anyway,
I'd better get to work.
As soon as you find out anything, let me know.
okay. Enjoy your lurk, Maggie. And hello, Totori. Glad to see you. Okay, we can... let's save that. Okay, so I have all these things now. So now to try to remember roughly how this went. Not like that. I was gonna say, that's so close. Got it. Yeah, we had a ton of rain where I am today as well. Also thank you for that, Hannah. I would not have minded getting some snow or whatever.
Don't forget to pick those flowers for me.
Okay.
I won't, I promise. I'll let you get back to your reading.
Let me go,
Anytime
please.
you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Okay, thanks. I'd like to go, please. Okay. Nope, not there. Dollhouse. Okay, so we need to go look at the stuffed animal. We need to go talk to Donal. And we need to finish the thing down at the end. Okay, so let's... let's go ahead and go down to the end, and we'll stop by and get the whatchamacallits. We'll do the slider puzzle or down there. I don't know why, but stuff like that with the plate coming out makes me think of Curse of Blackmore Manor. I love the music in this game. And it stopped abruptly.
What's on your mind, then?
What do you know about the stone pillars with all the weird writing on them?
I've never been able to make heads or tails of 'em. Even bought me a book on Ogham runes. Waste of good money, that was.
Ogham runes?
All those lines. Ancient Celtic symbols they are. Runes. Spell out something. I lack the time and patience to work out just what.
I wouldn't mind having a go at it. Do you think I could borrow your book?
Sorry to say, I'm not in a lending mood at the moment, lass. A wee bit of me favourite drum music would put me right, but the band can't be playing it because their drummer took sick. Looking for someone to take his place, they are.
I could probably fill in. I mean, not permanently, but...
Go to it, then. One ditty is all. Play it well enough, and the book'll be yours. Seamus will help you get started.
What a fine lass you are for helping out the band.
Tori,
Now, here's
I
what to
wish...
do. Watch
I don't know
the
what your
cue.
house is like,
When
so
it
maybe you do
reaches
have
the
something like
drum,
this.
just hit the
I would love it
corresponding
if you
section of the
had,
bow
in your
ring
house
meter.
or at the church or
Keep
somewhere,
doing that
had
till the
a
song's
piano
over.
with like a
And
window
if
behind
you've
it,
kept the beat well
and
enough,
you could
the band will
record
split their
something
tips with ya.
while
They're about
it's
to start.
snowing.
Just watch the bar,
Oh.
keep your wits about ya, and you'll
Oh, I
do
need my
fine.
wits. I need my wits. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it's a fast one. Yeah, I like the minigame, but I wish the rhythm was much better.
Sweet as clover to the
Imagine Nancy
honeybee that
banging
was.
on it
Here's
off
the
to
book.
read.
Keep it as
Banging on the
long as
drum
you'd like.
offbeat. Oh
Or
my
you'll not
gosh.
soon have need of it.
No offense to Liv, but why is this the way it is? I mean, I'm right there with
Will
you.
you be wanting something else from me then?
Not really. Let's go.
I should get back to the castle.
Good night to you.
I like the pub, but that's just me. Okay. Now we gotta go find the flowers and let's go do the OM runes. Ah, okay. Here we go. That's nice. Okay. So, let me look up the thing for this again. Don't do this, the stones. Please just tell me the answer, because I want to be fast. Yeah, okay. So I remember this one. It's this because yeah. Because it's summer and the constellations match. Okay, next there's fall, which we've got, and it's Leo, and it's I think that one. And then we've got all the banshees. Scorpio. Nope, Scorpio. Winter. Is that alright? Yeah. Yep. I didn't know that was a thing. I just kept going past the right answer, and so it started to work and then it stopped. That's amazing. Okay. I don't know if anyone else heard that, but it definitely, like, there's the click, like it started and it stopped when I went to the next side, and then as soon as I went back around, it opened. Okay. Oh, we didn't get the flowers. We need the flowers. Don't think there's any other flowers in here. Let's go to the bog hut and we'll check on the plushie. And we need to go to garden. Let's go to garden first. I'm trying to be as efficient as, like, reasonably possible. But not necessarily, like, speed run or anything. Oh, yep. We got the one up here, too. Your husband just brought you a cup of hot cocoa. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's just weird and hard to do on mobile. I've had trouble with that before too, for sure. Okay.
That sheep doll needs stuffing. To stuff that sheep doll, I'm going to need more wool.
Okay, so we triggered both the things this time, so now that should be fine. And we should have nothing. We have no flowers. Excellent. Where are the flowers? Oh no. Why aren't there any flowers? Oh no. I don't know what that means, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I ain't got the bandwidth for that. I think I have all of them. We're about to go find out. Well, okay, first we have to go snoop and stuff. Then we can come back and we'll find out. Oh, do I have to read the list of flowers? Oh no. Oh, well, it shows I've got all of them. It just doesn't show that I have them. I have them elsewhere in my magical Mary Poppins purse. Snoop, snoop, snoop. All the snooping. I wish we could snoop in, like, Kit's stuff. Why can we not snoop in his stuff? Yeah, so weird.
Those were just some sketches I made because I was bored. I do that all the time. I'm not after your property.
Then what are you after?
Nothing.
Then why are you trying to tell me there's not going to be a wedding?
Because Matt is gone.
Matt would never walk out on me. Never.
Thank you, thank
Still
you.
loves you,
I
Kylie, but
am
he's
hoping
not
so
ready to
too.
get married,
If
and
I
he doesn't
just
know how to tell
take
you.
it slow, make sure I do the right order,
Or was it
so
really
make sure I
your
go slow
idea?
so I don't bump anything,
Would you tell
everything
him
goes in the right spot,
that I
we'll be
still have
okay.
feelings for you, that it
So I
isn't
figured out
over
the trick to
tonight?
grabbing them, so I
Because
shouldn't
it is. You know that,
mess
don't
that
you?
up.
It is most definitely
Yes, it is
over.
time to eavesdrop.
Better not go in there.
Last time was so extremely stressful. I'm sorry. I should have, like, prepared for it, honestly, but I'm apparently stupid. So, anyway. Yes, I am hopeful. I am optimistic. I'm trying not to be nervous. Because if I'm nervous, then I'm gonna mess up. We don't really need to talk. We just need to give you the flowers that I don't have.
You've picked all the flowers?
Yep.
Go ahead and put them in that vase.
I
There you
was
go.
low-key expecting they might be
Splendid.
invisible in the vase
Anything else to
too.
report?
I'd better
We
get to
don't really need to talk
As soon
about
as you
that.
find out anything, let me know.
Then you'll be more surprised when I find him. Spoiler alert.
I'll be suing you.
Oh, that's super weird, Tori. I don't entirely know. Let's go talk to Denal. No. Okay, I'm going to... Let me try something really quick. I don't need to know my 2023 wrapped, thank you very much. That's not what I want. Okay.
I'll be suing you.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find him on the back end and add points. The fact that the search function just does not work is really not ideal. Okay, found you. Okay. I went back. Okay, so Joshua, check again. I think it should have worked now, so you should have some points. Oh, good night, Hannah. Thank you for coming by. TV show you're watching where the culprit's like 2/3 of the time someone who's being cheated on or got ditched for someone else. Oh no. Oh, that's why you're suspicious of Kit. Yeah. I mean, it's valid.
What's
He is
on
very
your mind,
suspicious.
then?
Why
better
can't
get
I
going.
ask you
Good
about
night
the
to you.
sheepies? What is it that I need to trigger that?
Still have to do that. All done. All done. All done. Did that.
Oh, I have to go. I do have to go talk to them about the luggage. I have to talk to him about the luggage.
Suki,
That's how I
tate.
trigger it. Yep. Because I have to talk to Kid about the luggage, so I can talk to Mr. Delaney about the luggage, so that he can be like, good at finding things, are ya? This is true deja vu. Right. I had the same problem
What's
last
going
time.
on?
I found Matt's luggage in here, right over there.
Suki's gonna help us.
Where?
Suki,
It was
tate.
behind the
I shouldn't be
truck.
saying her name. I'll just attract her and she'll come ruin everything.
There.
Looks to me like someone was trying to hide it.
Well, it wasn't me. Matt hid it. Oh my gosh. He didn't go back to London. He's been here the whole time. Kyler was right. Oh my gosh.
You sound kind of
Oh, that's funny. I didn't remember it
Marrying
was
Kyler
the time
was
that
the
you showed
biggest
up
mistake
as
he
well.
could possibly make. If this means that's what he intends to do, you bet I'm disappointed.
Good talking to you.
See ya.
Has it been good? Has it really? I don't know. Okay, now let's go talk to him, and this should work now. Oh, I need to save.
What's on your mind, then?
Would you by any chance know how Matt's luggage wound up hidden behind the cots in the Great Hall?
That I would. I put it there. I told the Sassenach he was not to stay in Fiona's room, yet he did nonetheless. So, while he was out with the others, I took his bags and hid him, thinking to force him to leave her room. Wasted time, that was.
You
Turns
just
out the good
entered
people
my
had
room
something
through
else
the
in mind.
wall.
Good at finding things, are ya?
As a matter of fact, I'm very good at finding things.
Got something for you, then.
A key?
Aye, to the sheep pen. The sheep I'm keeping on the castle grounds need bringing in so I can shear 'em first thing tomorrow.
You want me to bring them in?
There's 10 of 'em is all. With that lantern of yours, you'll be done before you know. Go on now, take it.
Okay, we're gonna use the strategy I did last time too,
Just walk
where
the grounds, and whenever
I
you come
used
upon
the arrow
a sheep,
keys to
You
navigate,
just
and I could just keep my
entered my
mouse on
room
the
through
flute,
the
so I made it
wall.
faster.
all 10 are in, go to the barn and make sure.
So they wouldn't run
then
away.
lock the place up, and that'll be that. Don't be looking at me like I've got 3 heads, lass. You can do it. Out with you now. There's work
I
to be
love
done.
that redeemable too. It's so funny. Okay, we are chugging right along. We're doing great. If we can just not fall off a cliff, we'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Where are you? Where are you? Sheepy. Oh. I feel like I heard 2 of you. So focused. Sheepy. Okay. Oh, nope, I'm not going up there any further. If you're up there, you're just gonna have to come to me. Why can't the flashlight go any further? Oh my gosh. Ah! Not the cliff, not the cliff, not the cliff. Oh no, it ran away. It ran away. I misclicked. Okay, 7 out of 10. any that are left over here at this point. They had to have just been running loops with me. Am I hearing them in the barn, or where are they? I'm so focused. Oh, I hear it, but I can't tell where it is. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay, one left, one left, one left. Come on, sheepy. Come on, sheepy. Come on, buddy. Please don't make me have to redo some of this. I hear the ones in the barn. Not hearing the sheep yet. I don't like how long it's taking to find you. Not one bit, because I don't want to start losing them out of the barn. Ah. Where are you? Literally where? I just did a loop around the whole place. Actually, where are you? Oh, this is upsetting. Oh, this is upsetting. I mean, I'm glad there's not a second chance for this, but I'll... Oh, run! Run, Nancy. Where's the...
Rock and
Where's
roll,
the barn?
dear.
Where's the barn? Where's the barn? Where's the barn? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh.
There, the paddock's all locked up.
That was so stressful. Oh, this is not a bad puzzle. Oh my gosh. I never knew until like the past year or so that they would actually start leaving. It had never happened to me before. And then it happened to me. I mean, I saw it happen to someone else, and I was like, oh, this is like a bug. And everyone's like, oh, I hate it when that happens. And I'm like, what? This is just a thing? And then after that, it ended up happening to me at one point. So then I felt like cursed by it. But, yeah, so that is a thing. Oh my gosh, save the game. Just in case it crashes. I don't want to have to redo that.
The sheep are tucked away in the barn, then?
They sure are.
I knew you could do it, lass. Will you be wanting something else from me, then?
Since you're going to shear the sheep that are in the barn tomorrow anyway, would it be okay if I sheared one of them tonight?
You know how to shear a sheep, do ya?
Well, no, but I need some raw wool, and I figure it can't be that hard.
I'm willing to let you give it a try, but you'll not be finished till you've filled 3 bags. Do I have your word on it?
3 bags of wool, you got it.
All right, then. The book there in the barn will tell you how
Not
to
sure why it
operate all
matters,
the
but okay.
equipment. Oh, and to get a sheep into the shearing station, just blow this tune on your whistle.
Oh, I was hoping I could play the
Read
whistle in conversation.
instructions, blow the whistle, and you'll be adding sheep shearing to your list of talents in no time
3
at
bags
all.
full.
Rock and roll, dear.
I love that live is cheating is one of the things, even though, like one of the quotes, even though I don't always cheat, even sometimes when I have every right to cheat, I still don't cheat.
Whatever, Klepto.
So, I mean, I'm going to be cheating with this. Well, cheating being a relative term. I'm using a walkthrough, but I'm not using it on everything. Puzzle requirement because of the Baba Black Sheep Nursery run. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's because they want to make a joke with that, but there's not like an actual reason. Like, there's no logical reason in-game why it needs to happen. I guess was my point. Okay, oh, I need my calculator. Because I don't want to hurt any sheepies. Okay. 4 and 6. 23. And I think this is angry, so that would be plus 13. So it would be 42. Oh yeah, we can't forget Lilo's birthday. Very important stuff.
Is that a
That pretty much
sheep or
looks
a
like Lilo
shadow?
right there. Okay. So this is blue. So this is 9. And keen 21. And then I think this is panicked. So that's 16. So 46. You know what, Tori? That is so fair. It is very bizarre. I thought it was entertaining as a kid, though, because it was so silly. They don't sound particularly happy, though.
One bag down, 2 bags
In
to go.
theory, they're used to it, though. Except some of them are bleeding, panicked, or angry, so... Oh, this one's my favorite. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. He's so happy. 17. And happy 12. 33. Okay, so we have 4 and 23, and this one is panicked. So 43. Let's actually get on the platform. Panic stressed me out. Yeah, same, honestly. Like, what is
Now
that?
that's an interesting look.
I would like to know by what technology in
That's 2 bags.
this
I promised Mr.
sheep
Delaney I'd
barn
fill 3.
is that happening? How is a wool vacuum dyeing hair in multiple colors? Or dyeing wool, I guess, in multiple colors. I mean, not gonna lie, L, same. Okay, so this one's red 4 again. Keen 21, and I think this one's calm, so it's 11. 36. Nope. 33. That was 33. This is 36. The double whoa. Okay, I think I've got one more. The sheep are so cute, though. I just have to say that. Like, the sheep design. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why do I keep getting so many panicked ones? I don't like this. Can I have more happy ones? I know it's randomized, but still. Can I have all the happy sheep? If I could figure out how to mod this game, I would change it so you could make it so that all of them are happy.
There, all done.
Definitely not enough wool to stuff this thing. But okay, Nancy. Mine are mostly angry last play. Oh boy. I'm just gonna go straight for the plushie. I don't know if I have to go back and give him the key. We do have 3 bags full. 3 bags full indeed. This playthrough is going much faster than the last one, I'm just gonna say that, which is a good thing, just in case things go wrong, which I'm hoping they do not. Yeah, okay, so it's this one we gotta do. Okay, so we've got the dog is up here, and we've got this in here somewhere, and the cow is over here somewhere. So cat is to the left of something like that. Okay. So it's gonna be like this. And oh, this is right next to the chandelier. No. Oh, he's got to be right there. Nailed it. Okay, let's go see if we have all the plates now, because we might. I'm not 100% sure. I'm plugging right along. We're getting close. Yep, we do have all the plates. Okay. Okay, time to look up binary. Well, okay, we know this one's black. Okay. Oh, nope. I did that wrong. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. Okay, so this next one is C, so this one's gonna be cyan. This one is magenta. And then yellow's going to be... Wait, why are we swinging from the chandelier? What is happening? Oh my word. Okay, and this is the yellow. Okay. I think this is right. Let me just compare, because I should. Yes, I made a picture of it last week, so I can double check I've got this right. Okay, so I've got it right. And then I can use this to help me. Okay, Spin this to red. Number slot 729. Press the black button. Flip red down. Spin this to black. Slide lever to halfway point. Press yellow. Press red. Turn the color dial to red. Move number dial to 4. Flip blue up. Yellow down. Press go.
Oh my gosh, I'm flying!
Okay. I know, Tori. I'm not trying to.
Woohoo!
Nancy, just calm down.
Matt, are you in here? Hello?
Nancy really
Anybody
still
here?
thought he was up here. This room's really pretty. Can we talk about that? The jetpack is so much stress. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and try to go ahead and go look at the little island, which thankfully is very close to shore. So, like, I can see it from here. I should be able to. Yep, so it's right there. Because if you go out too far, you die. You love how she got so excited. I mean, it is fun, but also, I'm like, Nancy, just get back to safety. I do not want to go launching off into the ocean. Yes, Tori would love to see that. So we have to look at all the books in order to solve this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here is 5. Wait, which second chance did you almost suggest? Is it falling off the, or not falling off the cliff, like flying off into the ocean? Because that's a pretty great one, not gonna lie. Oh no, not this. I just want to know. Okay. Yes, the ocean one, yeah. It's a good one, it's a good one. We're not gonna do it tonight though. My word. So the problem is I probably would have just forgotten everything and been excitedly like, yeah, let's do it. Like, no, Liv, we're not gonna do that. Alright, guys. It's been 2 hours and we are nearly there.
I think this doll is supposed to be me.
I don't know why we keep that doll. Like, what are we supposed to do with it? Moving and grooving. I think literally, like, we're there. Like, we just have to go over there and do it. I think it's time. There probably is, but that is not on my radar tonight. Maybe next time I do a stream of this, like a senior detective one or something, I can do something with that. Everybody get ready for a jump scare. I thought that was one of you guys redeeming for a second.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be in here. This is your home, isn't it? My name's Nancy Drew, and you're Fiona, right? Fiona Malloy? Fiona, listen. I didn't mean any harm.
Yep,
See,
yep. I'm gonna take my time. We're gonna be perfectly calm.
I don't suppose you've
And
seen
I'm gonna
him.
pull up the
Fiona?
picture of the order of things. But I think we can do this. Just put this where I can see it. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. I will have to do that at some point.
No, don't touch that.
Sorry, too late. I already touched it.
No!
My bad.
Nuts. Well, now you're trapped over there and I'm trapped over here.
No,
Now
I'm done.
I take it you're Matt. I'm Nancy Drew.
Carter's
the maid of
impersonation of
honor.
this, where he like put his
Thrilled,
hand in
I'm
front of his
sure.
mouth to muffle it.
You wouldn't
Oh my
happen to have
word.
a tunnel boring machine in your pocket, would you? Or food? Do you have any
Any food on
A
you? Biscuit or two? Some crisp cocoa kringle? Anything?
Sorry.
Oh, the only thing that woman
Yeah,
in
I
the
agree with
saddle
you,
dress ever
Lauren.
gives me are
It's a really
carrots
sad
and
story.
potatoes and such. I've been wandering around down here for days. I want something full of sugar and nice, greasy fat. You know,
Would
real
make the company
food.
pay for way more animation? Oh my word.
Just how did you wind up down here anyway?
I stumbled upon the entrance to a secret passage in the
There's
nursery,
literally
so I thought it would be
nothing
jolly
inside
good
that
fun to make
passage.
some ghostly sorts of noise from inside it and give Kyler a fright. But all of a sudden, this crow flew in through the window and came straight at my eyes. I fell
Yes, it's
backwards
so
into
good.
the passage, trying to get away from it. And the next thing I knew, I was falling through a hole in the floor.
I still am laughing over the Laurie Gerard one just because
So I
it was
knocked them
so
out. And
unexpected.
since it was dark and my
Like,
glasses were knocked off when that
I
crow
just
attacked
honestly
me,
was not
I
expecting
started
that one.
feeling my way along
Because I've
the
heard him
wall,
do like Prudence
looking for a
and
ladder or
Quigley
something
and
so I could climb back up.
Professor
But
Hotchkiss, all
instead,
those, which
my
they're
hand hit some
absolutely
sort of
fabulous,
button.
but I've heard
A
them.
siren went
So
off, the
Laurie
door
was
of my
like
bed slid shut, and
unexpected.
there I was. I yelled until I was hoarse, but no use. I was trapped. So I felt my way along the tunnel, looking for another way out, until I got to the lab you're standing in. At
Oh
which
yeah,
point,
for sure,
I
Tori.
blundered into the button you just pressed. Siren
It's
goes
not a
off,
button,
door
it's a
comes
lever.
down, and suddenly
We
I'm
just
even
talked about
more
that.
trapped. Not long after that, the doors at the top of the silo slid open. So I looked up, and by squinting really hard, I could see an old woman with
Why'd you
long
have to squint
hair,
that
wearing
hard?
a long ratty dress, just standing there, looking down at me. I called to her, told her who I was and what had happened. I told her everything.
I didn't know he'd done
Called
some
to
of
her
that
till I went
before.
hoarse again.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go watch
Stood
those
there.
too.
I even tossed my ring up to her, saying, "Go ahead, keep it, just get me the heck out of here." Nothing.
She didn't say anything to you?
Not one word.
Oh yeah, that's true. He doesn't have his
Tossed it,
glasses. No
turned
wonder
around
he's
to me and left.
squinting.
And since then,
I forgot he
every
doesn't have
once
his
in a while, the
glasses.
silo slides open,
He's like
and
Velma
she's
from
standing
Scooby-Doo.
up there
My
in the fresh air,
glasses!
looking
I
down
can't
at
see
me.
anything without
Then
my
I get showered with
glasses.
vegetables, she goes away, and the silo slides shut. Whenever I talk to her, she kind of grunts as if she understands what I'm saying.
Oh,
yet she
Tori,
refuses to help me.
you are
It's like
so
I'm
justified
possessed or something.
in
And now
complaining.
there's two of us.
That is
Dibs on the
so
potatoes.
that's so important. Also, he didn't do Magnus, did he? I don't think he did from C, because I went back and saw and like was watching that, and I think that's a bummer.
Are you sure there's no way out of here?
Jinkies.
Granted, I lost my glasses and am extremely nearsighted without them. But
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of this, because my vision's down to
and
like probably 8
unfortunately,
inches
it
that I
seems
can
the
see. I
only
used to
way
have a
out
good
is
2
through
feet.
those silo
Now
doors.
I've got 8
You
inches.
see, as
So,
best I can figure from the papers
not
and
great.
drawings I've found, you're standing in
joys of getting
laboratory
old,
where the bloke
right?
who lived here during World War II did all his top secret research. He was working on new forms of propulsion to be used in flying machines, rockets, that
There's
sort
this
of
YouTube
thing.
video. It's not really like
Apparently,
family
to keep
friendly,
unwanted visitors
but
out,
it's these
he
two
planted
guys talking
devices that
about
would
the
allow him,
plot
at the
of this
push of a button,
game.
to
And they're
steal
people,
off the
like they're
land.
older guys,
This
like they've
feat and all the
not
others
done
will go
anything
up
with
when
Nancy
our
Drew games.
hostess decides to feed
And
us.
the guy's just like
Opening
walking
those
him through it,
silo
explaining
doors
the
seems
plot
to
of what happens
reset
in this.
everything.
And especially in that context, like this game is unhinged, but it makes it really sound like the most unhinged thing you've ever witnessed. And it's so funny. You know what? We just really
I'll be
don't
in
need to
here
talk.
checking everything out, okay?
You do that.
I mean, Casey, on the one hand, I agree with you that that is a good line, but also maybe he doesn't want to have that recorded on the internet as a married man, and that is so valid. I don't know if that was a factor or if that's just how he planned things. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and save it, just in case it crashes so we don't go through all the dialogue again. Okay.
It looks like the only sure way of getting those silo doors to open is by launching the rocket.
Yes, we're talking about his impressions video he just posted. I saw that comment, Tori. So good. Hello from the other side. That's Matt right now.
Did you know there was a button here that says, in case of lockdown, press to open?
What?
I guess this implies that, like, this door was open before. So it just opens this door, like, in front of the chemicals.
I'm having that eye surgery. My weak stomach will just have to get over it.
You need to show my dad the chemical puzzle sometime. You should. And you need to tell all of us how it goes, because that sounds amusing. Alright. I'm saving it again. Just in case. Those chemicals for 60 to 70 years would not be safe. I mean, that's probably the reason why the water is so explosive. Something's wrong with it. It was stored in like a weird container or something. Got back right in time. Yes, you did. It is go time. And I'm gonna be calm, and I'm not gonna panic. We're gonna go nice and slow. Gonna look at my thingy again. Okay, it's just like I've been practicing. Don't go telling me other things can explode. I already knew that, but like I don't need the reminder. I wasn't planning to be, you know, not careful, but I don't know why I dragged that one. Okay. Gonna breathe, I'm gonna get some water. I was literally about to say, at least we got some music for now, and then it just stopped. So that's great. Actually, silence is honestly probably better. I mean, you guys can redeem stuff if you want to, but fair warning, if you redeem Boom, I will probably panic. The sound effects, though. Like, what is this? It's like they really said, let's make this as obnoxious and overstimulating as possible. Okay, so we're already past where everyone's saying no Boom. Yes, gave me to jerk in my mouth. Exactly. Type your booms in the comments. NCIS New Orleans theme song. Boom, boom, boom. The fact there's no music only makes it more ominous. Oh, you have the 2005 Pride and Prejudice credits playing? I mean, that's some great music to have, so sound effects make me nervous. So, in theory, I figured out, you know, the trick to doing this. There's a certain distance away that you need to get, and it's the same for the two bigger sizes, and then it's a different distance for the small one. So okay, these are the nerve-wracking ones, because you have to go right up in between here. Sending music from afar. It is appreciated. Yeah, these two are always really nerve-wracking. There's a few of them that are nerve-wracking in particular. Okay, so that was 8, so now we gotta do this one. Going up to 3. So I have a walkthrough thing in front of me to see the order to do them in. Because there's some of them that you might think that you can get, but you can't until you move something else. So this is very helpful to have. Now this one, I have to remember, I have to close it back afterwards because otherwise it won't fit and it will bump those. Okay, so now I'm on to 10. So now we're gonna open all the way and we're gonna go get the water over here. Get the stuff. So what, hydrogen? Trying to pull my mouse away from the slider every time too, so I don't accidentally click something that I don't mean to. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get these ones. Okay. Ankle was stressing me. Looking at slides ready in step B, so terrifying. Oh yeah, I'm watching things. I'm trying to be careful. Forget to breathe while watching each one. Okay, well, I can't forget to breathe. That would be no bueno. Okay, now this one's a little bit weird. Once again, I gotta go smaller. Okay, here's the really scary one. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. Think about the Encanto song Surface Pressure. I mean, that's the pretty apt song for right now, so it's valid. Keep having to take a break and like wipe the sweat off my hands. So yeah, so this one's gonna be, I'm gonna warn you guys. I should do this one right, but it's gonna look scary. It's gonna look scary. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Yeah, that I told you that one looks really scary. But it works. It works. It's just it looks awful. It looks like it's not going to work at all. Stay calm. Don't get stressed out. Oh, I was supposed to do these first. Hold on. These ones look a little bit weird too. But I promise these ones are fine. It looks bad. I'm telling you, trust the process. Okay, that one made me nervous for a second. Starting to get secondhand stress. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you know I've been working on this for a minute. If my 10-minute phone screen thing has popped up, or like my screen started to go dark. Okay. And then we can go ahead and do this one, get that one out of the way. And that will make this much easier. In here. Okay, now let's go for this one. Oh yeah, it's exactly. That's how I'm doing this, Elle. So there is a certain amount of grid space that you have to be away from each one, depending on the size. And you use the grid to tell you if you're that far away. But yeah, if you were trying to eyeball it, that just would be impossible. Okay, this one's gonna look a bit nerve-wracking again, but I promise this should be fine. Too bad Nancy can't just grab with her hand. I mean, that seems like it would be more dangerous, but it would also be way faster. High risk, high reward, right? So most of these last ones here are all the same size, so that makes things a bit easier. This one goes over in category 2. Okay, everybody in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed are you? Oh, my nose itches. I will get caught up on chat in just a second. bright side, we've got so many things out of the way that it makes this much easier to avoid hitting stuff. I mean, it could still happen, but it's at least mostly easier. Oh my gosh, 8, 6.5, 8.5. Like a 6, 8 or 9. General level is 6.5 once in a while. You do something that makes it skyrocket for a second to 20. Oh my gosh. Mainly goes up when you get the bottles super close together. Right. Yeah. You don't want to get sloppy. We need to stay focused. But yeah, there's some that like they're just close together and there's just no other way to get them. I don't know why that one made me a little nervous. Okay, now this bromine is going to be way easier. I'm pretty sure it's bromine. Because it's just right there and I don't have to maneuver it around other ones. Okay, so I think we're not going to get that water because it is optional. And we don't need any more stress right now. This one's a bit nerve-wracking. Don't get cocky, exactly. Yeah, we don't need that water. We don't need that water. That was worthless. I mean, that water's so old. We'll just get fresh water. We'll get fresh water. We don't need that. We don't need that in our lives. Save it so many times. Queued up, ready to rave. I appreciate it. So funny. Okay. So now on to bigger and better and easier things. Oh, well, okay. If I don't want to close out of it. Oh my word. Thanks for all the hype, everyone. I think we might just do this. Okay. Ooh,
only the most famous police detective in the country.
Tino Balducci. Okay. Dun dun dun. Here's the rocket. Second person you've seen do a chemical puzzle without getting a second chance.
You
well,
just
I feel
entered my
honored.
room through
I know
the
I've got to be careful
wall.
with the rocket. I'm gonna look at the walkthrough. It's a nice little puzzle. It's a stressful one. It really is. Oh gosh. Okay. So before the stream, I went ahead and did the ending stuff for the game just to make sure I could do it pretty easily without dying. So we should be okay because I just did this. So gotta do the wires. We are not doing this manually. I am looking at the tutorial, not looking at the walkthrough. Okay. I think I'm ready. How do I launch the rocket? Okay, so we've got the stuff on it. So we've got the parts put on it. And... oh, no, that's not the one I want. I need... wait, do I also have that one open? Maybe not. I thought I did. Okay, let me pull it up here. Okay, lab, wires. Just show me the answer. Okay. Such anxiety just looking at that hot mess. Yeah, it's a lot. It's really a lot. Seems like an electrical hazard too. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yellow, 4. Blue, 2. Orange, 3. Red, 1. And green, 5. Okay, let's double check that. Yellow, 4. Blue, 2. Orange, 3. Red, 1. Green, 5. Okay. So we've got that. Now, okay, now we're at the point where it tells us you got the piece in place, wires connected, you have the key. We have the key. So now we're good to go. So insert safety key to power on. Then flip first switch to check continuity. Yep. And then put the key in the slot to write a dial and click on the first bar. Okay, so the big thing is we have to make sure that we switch the number thing to 90.1, which I don't know why they made that so hard to see. But we got that to 90.1. And I think we're good. I think we're good. We just got to flip the switches. Are we ready to flip the switches? The last playable moment in this game. Impossible second chance. Your husband thought the explosion was in the game. It was not, thankfully. I feel the need to double check that I mean, they should be, but double check I put the right fins. Yep. No. Stop. I don't want that. Okay. Still got the correct ones on there. Okay. Doing this again, and we're just gonna go for it. Because it should be right, so we got the key in, go to 90.1, flip the switch, flip the second switch, and let's go. Oh my gosh, that made me so nervous for a second. I don't like that they make it look like it blew up. Why did they make it look like it blew up? Why? He's just sleeping. Just sleeping, not the mouth smacking.
Nancy?
Much concern.
What's going on?
Nice.
Tori, thank you so much for the bits. You were too wonderful.
Matt, I've been so worried about you. Where have you been? I missed you so much. I was afraid
This
I'd never
man
see you
has
again.
serious jaundice. Like, this man's struggling. He needs sunlight and multivitamins.
I love you. Do you hear me? I love you.
By the time Kit came back with a
I have
ladder,
never
Kyler
seen
had said
Lost
I love you to
before.
Matt approximately 150 times. And Matt had
Kiss
said
in
it to
the
Kyler
face.
about 200 times. And they were still saying it to each other on the day of their wedding 4 days later. Even Kit remarked that Matt's little misadventure seemed to have been good for their relationship. Needless to say, this bummed Kit out. Until he met the very beautiful young Irish woman who catered the reception. Long story short, it looks like Kit will soon be returning to Ireland, and not just to sketch plans for potential housing developments.
I
As
can't
for
believe we
Mr.
did
Delaney,
this.
he still can't accept the fact that the strange wail I kept hearing wasn't a banshee,
waitress
but
that
an
definitely
old
looks
siren
super
that Matt
Irish.
kept inadvertently setting off down in the tunnels. Nor is he clear on the fact that Fiona, whose jetpack was also a source of weird noises, was responsible for many of the strange phenomena he'd always attributed to fairies. But he understood immediately that Fiona was someone in need of compassion, and helped the police take her into custody without
I
incident.
like her necklace.
Apparently, after
I
the
didn't remember
explosion
that.
killed her parents, Fiona was taken in and raised by an old hermit who lived alone in the bog hut, which did not exactly do wonders for the little girl's mental or emotional development. But she's getting lots of attention now, and she's so bright, after all, her father was a rocket scientist, that her prognosis
like
is
some
actually
tasty soup.
pretty good. Me, I'm on my way back to the States via jet plane, not jet pack. My pack and Fiona's were quickly confiscated by military types bent on adapting them for use on the battlefield. Unfortunately
again,
for them,
Elizabeth, thank
Brendan's
you.
intricate fuel system has them completely and hopelessly stumped, which has no doubt made Fiona's crow and all its feathered friends very happy. They
Wasn't
finally
Nancy
have the
so
skies
lucky
above Castle
that her
Malloy
jetpack she
all
grabbed
to
had
themselves.
fuel in it? Like, what if it didn't have any fuel? Which metal was not shown on the density list in the library? I think platinum. Nope. I got absolutely nothing. Come on. There's not a thing for never dying. That's lame.
When my
That's
best
lame.
friend Bess Marvin wins a vacation for 3 at a resort on a private island in the Bahamas, she naturally invites me and her cousin George Fain to go with her. But by the time I arrive, the owners of the resort are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I'm glad
Bess
Fiona kind of
has
has a
been
happy
kidnapped.
ending, but
To
it's
get
so
her back,
sad.
George and I must find a long-lost treasure, a quest that brings
Something
us
to change
face
the
to
entire
face
course
with
of this
many of
game
the
had been
island's
different.
strange inhabitants, and forces us to risk our lives, both on and in the sea. Help us find the treasure
Can think of a
before
few
this
things.
sun-drenched paradise turns
One
deadly.
thing, more
In my
characters.
next adventure, Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Oh, what's her face? Oh my gosh, Wizard Kitten. I was spacing on her name. Wizard Kitten has a great video talking about that game and how she would improve it. So that's a good one. I don't know that we need the aggressive Irish music. Can I turn it down? Okay. Fantastic. She has a really great video. But one thing that she talks about is like if either, not necessarily Sunny June, but like if his replacement or something, like somebody who worked at the Monkey Resource Center, like if we actually got to see the center and there was a person working there, that would be a good way to add another person. Trying to think. I feel like there's some other things that you could do too. But yeah, overall, I like it decently. I've got some complaints with it for sure, but I do actually like it more than I think most people do. I think it's got great music. I love the vibes. It has perfect like beach summer vibes for me. So I do enjoy that. I do wish that we would get another like sort of summery beachy game that was better, because Creature of Kapu Cave and Ransom of Seven Ships are like two of the big games that have summery beach vibes, and they're both pretty lowly ranked on people's tier lists and stuff. So I would like to see another game come in and be more popular, I guess, so to speak, and a little better written that still had the vibes. But yeah. Oh, you were talking about what would change the course of Castle Malloy. Yeah, if Matt actually did run away and get cold feet, but in the process, like Nancy still uncovered all the stuff with Fiona and the hut and everything, that would be cool.
Take one.
Forgot there's bloopers. I'm glad I didn't click out of the credits.
Oops.
I did not remember the bloopers for this one. I haven't seen them in forever.
Action.
Oh my gosh, her dress looks like there's a face on it.
My depth perception stinks. Let me try it again.
Oh, come on, guys. Let me open the box. I gotta know what's in there. Please let me open it. Please. Please, 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 please.
Surprise!
Oh, look, a pigeon. Yeah, I agree with you, Tori. And I think kind of in some sense Kit too. Like, I think he's obviously a problematic character, but I think that I think that overall, like, he's caught up in his feelings and making some bad choices from that, but he's not really like a bad guy. He needs to get over it. And I feel like Matt is like silly, but I think he's a pretty solid guy. Like, the fact that he didn't have Kit be his best man because he knew Kit still had feelings for her. But, like, he made up another excuse for why he picked Alan Payne. Because I feel like he still wanted to spare Kit's feelings and, like, didn't want to make a whole big thing about it. Because he's basically like, we're gonna get married and he'll get over it and things will be fine, we'll all move on. So, like, no point in drawing attention to that. And I feel like that's a pretty solid thing of him to do. Like, trying to not make a whole big thing about his friend. So I don't know, I feel like he's a pretty sweet guy who's pretty solid. And the fact that, like, with Matt and Kit, like, they were gonna do the prank on Denal together and stuff, like, clearly they still had, like, a decent friendship and, you know, like, spending time together and all that. I don't know. But oh my gosh, what if Fiona was Denal's lost twin sister? That's wild. Not as bad as quite a few other characters who get caught up in their feelings. Oh yeah, for sure. Kit never makes what I would call an actual play for Kyler, so he's not betraying Matt either. Yeah, I agree with that. And, like, I don't think he's as kind of creepy about... It's just playing the bloopers again. I don't think he's as creepy and over the top as, like, say, Colin is in Phantom of Venice. I think he's a lot more intense with his unrequited feelings. So I think that's a lot more problematic. Kit's worst problem, in my opinion, is wishful thinking. Exactly. Like, he takes it a bit too far, and he definitely needs to get over it, but he didn't really do anything bad.
My depth perception
Anyway, we need to go. Let's just go click out of this. That's too much. Anyway, let's just pull in some background music. So yeah, we did it. We did it, guys. Not get the volume right on that. This conversation's fun. I would love to do a video at some point that's like Nancy Drew hot takes, and you could specifically like talk about characters and things like that, like characters who are underrated or characters people don't like and why you actually like them. I think that would be fun to do. But yeah, this is great. We did it. I don't know why I said we. I mean, you guys didn't make me blow up, so that's good. But yeah, I did it. Practice makes perfect, because I figured out the trick to knowing how to grab them without blowing up, and did them in the right order and everything, and it worked. Panned out. We did it. So yeah, I don't know what else to say except we accomplished what we set out to, and that's pretty exciting. I was not entirely convinced that this would happen. I was hopeful because I was able to do it without blowing up like 4 times, but I was like, it could still go horribly wrong in the moment. So that was my hope. But yeah, so Monday we'll be doing part 2. Hopefully we should be finishing Treasure in the Royal Tower, and that'll be just on YouTube. And then Tuesday, I don't know if I figured out what I'm playing yet on Tuesday, but I will let you guys know. Monday night my stream's on YouTube at 6 p.m. Eastern, and Tuesday will be just on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern as well, and I will let you guys know what I'm going to play. What's the next No Second Chances game you'll do? I'm not sure. I'm convinced that I'm ready for Ransom of 7 Ships yet. I think I need to pick something else, so I will probably have to think about that. Maybe Shattered Medallion. it might be a minute before I do another one of those. I might do a different challenge first or do a speed run, something like that. So yeah, so I will figure that out. But all that to say, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the bits, and thanks for being here. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.